Hey guys, this is Ismail Ahmed of Ghost Productions, and today I'm coming at you with another tutorial for my sound effects pack. So in this tutorial we will be covering mixing and mastering, and also what exactly went into my promo, what kind of work went into it, and it's not only sound design, I'm going into some visuals as well, so it should be interesting. Alright, so let's get started. So here I have Adobe Audition, and this is my main mixer, my main sound editor. If you don't have it, you can do pretty much anything in here with any mixer or sound editors like Audacity, or that's really the only one I know really. So let's just call this mixing. Yes, alright, yeah, that should be okay. So here we have a multi-track opened up. So we have a bunch of different tracks, and here's the master track. But alright, so here we go, track 1. So let's launch a file. Here should be good, and then let's go for guns. Let's start mixing some guns. Yeah, let's go for 5 shots. Yeah, so here is what we will be making. So it's not that long. Okay, yep. It should just be like that. So here we go. So right now this is less than a second long, but we want to mix it a bit. So what I want to copy it and then paste it into this. Now for this one, I will be trimming it down to just one shot here. So that's just one shot. We move it up, just drag it here maybe. It does auto fade in, fades out, but yeah, so I think here should be good. And then if we just keep on duplicating it like that, and then just paste it here, the same one as well. And we want to get a sort of this kind of spaces in between it, like so. And then if we duplicate it again, copy, paste, and yeah. And then this one will have just a tiny bit of space. And then Control V again. Maybe a bit longer, and then we'll go for quick fire. Okay. So yep. I just need to get a look at the waveform for that. So then here we'll have a long pause, and we'll just duplicate it a bunch of times, joining them together like so, and then again like that. And the good thing about Audition is that it does all the work, all the fade in, fade out for you automatically. So that's something I really like about Audition. And we'll just go one more, just to be on the safe side. So as you can see, this is not long actually. It's 2 seconds long. And alright, so now that that's done, let's just get a listen to the whole thing, and then we can get into mixing. Not mixing. We'll get on to the promo. So let's listen to it. Kind of sounds like what's it called, that music thing, dubstep, yeah. Alright, so as you can see, it's not perfect at all. So what we want to do is we want to get in some fades. We'll raise it, we'll go to the left speaker a bit, and then just go like that. Just go do a quick fade and fade out for the actual. I want to go to the right one as well. So this one I want to be a bit longer, and all that I'm happy with. So So listen to it. Sounds quite bad, but the point with mixing and mastering is to just experiment, make sure it's a sound you're looking for. So let's close that. No, we won't save it. Now we'll go into the promo. So let's go into the fun parts of so I love doing work like this, and I love doing just visual effects and motion graphics and everything like that. I know what file's missing. It's just the poster, but we don't actually use that in the promo. So let's just go into to what the on the CD. I have to replace it. So poster. Yeah. Alright. So because I'm OCD, I have to replace stuff like that. But here's exactly what went into the promo. What sort of thing? It's a really simple promo. So just double click it. Make sure it goes into the next one. So I fully graded it inside After Effects. Normally I might use like a software, maybe like DaVinci Resolve or softwares like that. But here's what the grade does to the overall image here. So when I sharpen it, let's just open up like that. So here's exactly what I went into sharpening. So you can see the difference. It just adds a bit of harshness into it. And then if I just turn it up and turn on the grade, you can see the difference it makes. It just makes it a bit more pleasing, like that. Then the vignette, or as I call it, Viggy, I do use a Magic Bullet looks. And if I add it individually like that, you can see the kind of differences it make to the overall image. And if we go to the actual part here, look, that's the original image. That's it sharpened. That's it graded, and then that's it with a vignette. And then so sharpen, graded, vignette. As you can see, it's quite cool. And yep, here is where I added the motion tile effect because of my shaking. I used the Wiggler. So I just motion tiled it to 125 because that was the frequency. And really, this is all that went into my promo. It was a very simple promo. Not many layers. I had one that had about 400 different layers, but it didn't work as well as this. My intro I made separately. This is just the video here. Shortened it a bit. So then I got my background, which is just this. Yes, I used. I do have all the. Red Giant and Video Copilot plugins because they're amazing. I love them. So I used Instant HD for this because Riot Gear was not in HD when I wanted. But then I have, all my text effects, and then all I did was just zoom in like that. It wasn't even 3D. They're not even 3D layers, like so. So all it was zooming in over. I think it was 3 frames, like that, and that's all that went into the promo. I mean, it doesn't need to be super high tech and all of that stuff. It just needs to work, and I think it worked well. And then so it's just you see, even with motion blur makes a lot of difference. So if I turn the motion blur off, you can see what kind of difference it makes. Let me just turn the motion blur off for all of this and the comp, and just look at it playing through like this, and look, this is the difference that motion blur makes. And I always add motion blur except on this because I like it, but it doesn't need to be super amazing or super high tech. I mean, all this was using Action Essentials, the smoke, and then I just created a few masks, and this is just playing it through really quickly. So look, all I did to create the light things, the circle things, was to create masks. And look, you can see the difference that motion blur makes. This just looks so jerky and horrible. So yeah, definitely put on motion blur, but this was it wasn't really a tutorial. It was just mainly just show you exactly what went into the work. So yeah, if anyone who watches this wants the tutorial on anything else, please just message me and I'll make that tutorial, because I don't really have anything to do now, other than because I am planning a new pack. It's coming out soon. I can't exactly say when, because of all my scheduling. But what it is a visual effects pack, and what it'll do is coincide with this pack. I'll have everything you want. It'll all be fully keyed, and it'll be explosions, everything like that. It's all alright. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you liked it. Please like and subscribe. And when this comes out, which it will, the pack, I swear, just buy it, please. It'll help me out a lot. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.